brave new world, and the things are shifting in a very radical way away from the biomechanical model and into a neurological model that's based upon neural plasticity. And the challenge for us is to be able to make that shift, but maintain the philosophical integrity of what it is that we do and why we do it, but also to be able to, in a world that's gone nuts in relation to so-called evidence-based care, which is largely a joke. It's a serious thing, but by and large, in terms of practice, it's largely a joke. We get hammered with the whole idea that everything you do has got to be evidence-based, and then when you ask people what evidence-based care is, they tell you it's the research, which then tells you that they are talking crap, because they don't know what evidence-based care actually is if they say that. The problem is that the evidence, even when the evidence is there and staring you in the face, the evidence is often, sometimes, just simply overlooked. And that was a problem for me in the 1990s when I was working at RMIT, because this evolution of thought and evolution of practice had certainly gotten well and truly underway by the mid-1990s, but the resistance within the universities to change with that and to stick with it, because this is what we've always done, created a great deal of tension. Some of you who were at uni in those days would remember the state of the extent of the tension that had taken place. And it appeared that the only way that you could actually be involved in the cutting edge of doing this was to be outside the university system. And in point of fact, outside the university system, science is actually alive and very well. And we have since engaged with a bunch of people all around the world, and we're involved with taking chiropractic as we practiced it in very much in the Gonstead model of chiropractic, is taking that to the next level of measuring what we do neurologically, and that's where we're going to start today. So I'm going to take you and show you this model. I'm going to take you and show you this model so that you understand from the modelling why we're doing what we're doing, otherwise it won't make sense to you. I did this in England, and this fella came up to me and he said, at the morning tea break, came up and he said, "You have just taken away from me my entire reason for practicing." He said, "You better have something to replace it with, pal." I said, "Well, just listen, man, and you might find that actually we do."